Bum, ba, bum, bum. Who's this then in the waiting room? Dan J. J Dan. Who's it? Somebody else there. Who's at the J? Oh no, the J. Hey J, your arms are looking mighty big. Who'll be that? There's nobody in. There's nobody in here. Just the J-star. It's the J-star. I thought Lucas was coming in. Maybe he's getting his dinner. What? Adam! My goodness me. Adam and J. Huh? How good is that? Very good. Adam and J. And maybe someone in Book of the Face. Oh, I don't know. Should we get started then? Should we get started? Oh, what's that I've got in there? That's from the trees. That's from the trees, that is. It's the spores. Okay, ready? Cherry up from there. There's nobody on Facebook or YouTube. Just you guys on Zoom. Right. Star jumps, go. Front kicks, 1, 2. Change your bounce. Go on, keep kicking. Lift the hands up. Kick those hands up. Stop being lazy. Come on, Jay, kick. Come on, Adam. Are you actually kicking, guys? Get your knee up, Jay. Stop being a wuss bag. Hey, go on. Star jumps again. Right, bounce on the spot. See, when I'm doing the exercises, my body automatically does them properly. Yours doesn't. You're doing this, your hands are flailing up and down, but your feet are just bouncing. Star jumps. Go again. Star jumps. Open the feet. Get the hands up higher. If you tell the body what you want to do, then you'll do them properly. Don't let your body tell you what's right, because it gets it wrong. It doesn't have a brain in the body. The brain, and say stop. That's in charge. Arms straight, Adam. It's not this. It's this. Go on, the Tigers are doing it better. Keep going. I'll tell you when. Get your feet moving, Jay. You're doing that bouncy thing again. Open your feet. Didn't say stop. Keep it going. You're green belts, not white belts. Get your feet open. Get your hands up. That's you. That's you on the screen, Jay. Your hands are down. Get the hands up. Adam, you stopped. Jay's still going. Now straighten your arms. Get your feet moving. Open your feet wider. Now you're jumping. Before you weren't. Try to keep me on by keeping your feet off the camera. Right, stop in there. Wuss bags. Bending ready stance. Go. Bending ready stance. Right, so here's the game. You do a bending ready stance. If you put your feet down in under 5 seconds, you do 10 press-ups. Right? In fact, it's not press-ups, it's squat thrusts. So it's 10 squat thrusts if I see you put your feet down. Ready? Go. Jay, 10 squat thrusts. Adam, rest. Don't drop the hands though. If you're here, don't go, right? You're here, bending ready stance. Ready? Other leg now. Jumbi. Well, sure, I don't know which way you're going. That way or that way? Keep your leg up, keep your hands up. I don't know what you're doing, Jay. I can't see your legs. I'm going to have to put you on a big screen again. That's not really a bending ready stance. Oh, you just had that. It wasn't a bending ready stance though. Right, up you get. And it's same. Whoever it is watching on here, bending ready stance. If you put your feet down or a foot down or fall over in under 5 seconds, you get 10 squat thrusts. Ready? Go. Safe. Other way. Ready? Don't drop the hands, Jay. Ready? Go. Jay, 10 squat thrusts. Safe. Right? Straight into parallel stance. As soon as you come out of it, safe. Parallel stance. Ready? Parallel stance, Jay. I just said. Ready? Go. Jay, 20 squat thrusts. It's just gone up. Safe. That's 10. Right, Adam, get ready to go there. I said squat thrust, Jay. You got to get your bum down. Ready, go the other way. Go. Adam, 20 squat thrust. Too much wobble. Jay, 20 squat thrust. What about you, Mr. and Mr. or Miss and Miss? Whoever it is that's watching on here, bending ready stance. If you're falling over, 20 squat thrusts. They're not really squat thrusts, Jay. So even on these ones, you're cutting corners. You're not doing a squat thrust. So it's not. I'm not going to do squat thrust in the class anymore. From now on, it's burpees. In fact, I'm going to make it even better. Yeah, I'll have to show you first. Kick back. No. Right, so here's the game now. You're going to do a press up, then through here, go on, waiting, press up, and then scoot through, then round, and jump up. I'll do it again. Press up, scoot through, turn around, up, jump. That's going to be the punishment from now on. So who wants one of them? Who wants 10 of them? Nobody? Right, we'll start doing your techniques better, including your exercises. Everyone move back a little bit, make sure you got room. The white belts have done this, and the yellow belts have done this. You're doing it slightly different. Instead of doing a walking ready stance, you're going to do a bending ready stance. Bending ready stance, and you've got to do an out. I'm going to do it this way. An outside. Bending ready stance, out, side kick, and then down into a bending ready stance. Did you get that? You want me to do it again? Bending ready stance, outside, side kick, and then bending ready stance again. Bending ready stance, outside, side kick, bending ready stance again. Then you can put your foot down. Right? Go. Bending ready stance. No. Wait. Bending ready stance, your knee is bent. Then from here, you lift out, then side, then down. All right? Then you can put your foot down. So if that's you, Lucas, I don't know. Wait a minute. There's comments there. I beg your pudding. Gabrielle and Lucas. Very good. So you should be doing this now. And if you fall over, put your foot down in the wrong place, then it's 20 of those funny burpee things, which is just a press up, then scoop the feet through, twist round onto your hand, tuck the knees in, and jump up. So it's like a burpee. Come on, you should be practicing, not standing watching the camera. If you put your foot down, Jay, you've got to do one of those burpees. Press up, scoot your legs through, turn round, tuck the knees in, jump up. Excellent, right? So don't do that again. Go. Out, side, bend, and then you can put your foot down. Come on, Adam, you're too slow. It's going to get harder if you don't try harder. It's going to get harder if you don't bother practicing. Then you'll quit. Because I'm at the prodding the wimpozoids. The wimps are going to get prodded. And if they don't smarten up and get wise to it, they're not going to try harder, they're going to give up. That's what happens at green belt. Gabriel's a blue stripe. He's not giving up. He tries hard. Lucas is a green belt. He's not going to give up. So the kick you should be doing from a bending ready stance, you should be doing an outside kick. Let me show you again. Outside, yeah, not a hooking kick or a bending ready, not a hooking kick or a crescent kick. Kind of is a crescent kick. From here, outside, side kick, and then back into a bending ready stance. That's quite difficult, yeah, especially on that leg. The trick as well, because my mistake was to look at the screen. Look at something in the room that doesn't move. Right, like the ticker running along the bottom of the screen there. Look at something on the wall that's going to stay there and you can focus on it. Not down, but somewhere slightly up. So when you bend in ready stance, you're looking slightly up. Kick it, bend. See how much better that one was? For me, the last one was rubbish because I was reading the bottom of the screen. Keep the eyes up. Keep the eyes up when you do this. Come on, Jay. Bending ready stance. Jay, bending ready stance. That's not a bending ready stance. One elephant, two elephant. So you're not bothering you're not bothering with your bending ready stance. Here, one. And if you put your foot down like that, you've got to do one of those burpees. because you're supposed to go into bending ready stance at the end. Adam, come on. I know I'm not watching Lucas and Gabriel. I'm not sure about Gabriel. Gabriel might try and get away with it, right? I'm not watching you, but I know Lucas, if he makes an error, he'll get down and he'll do one of those burpees. These guys, I can watch them on the screen and they're not doing it. They're cheating. That's it, Jay. You're going to get much stronger now. Never mind your arms and your press ups. Your legs are going to be massive by the time you finish this. I don't want you to do the punishment. I want you to do the kick properly. Yeah? But even if you add this to your routine in the morning now, just do 10 of them. Get cracking. Stop standing watching the screen. Proper bending ready stance. 1. His kicks are getting better. So hopefully, Gabriel and Lucas, you're trying hard on this one. I know it's tricky, but you want everything easy. No way. It's not easy. Nothing's easy. Unless you train. It gets easier. Did you do a bending ready stance, Jay? Whoops. Nearly. Come on, 10 seconds left. See if you can get another one done. Proper one. Finish it. Get one done. Get a proper one done, and then we'll stop. Ah, no, you didn't do a bending ready stance at the end. You put your foot down. You're not supposed to put your foot down. You're supposed to do this. Then put the foot down. See? Now you can do it. All right, stop in there. That takes us on. So the purpose of that was balance and coordination, obviously, because green belts need it for the bending ready stances. The bending ready stance is one of the hardest ones to do at green belt. The delineo is tricky, but at least you've got 2 feet on the ground. The bending ready stance, the side kicks as well. If you're doing a side kick, you've got one leg off the ground. And later on at black belt, you've got to do a side kick and hold it. You've got to practice that now so you can do it then. All the techniques that you're doing, the practice of the techniques that you're doing now is, yes, to learn them now, but the harder you do them, the more effort you put into them, the easier they are when you're higher up. When you actually need them at black belt level, you'll be able to do them without thinking about it. Yeah, you won't get your black belt if you can't do a low out to forearm block. You won't get your black belt if you can't do a bending ready stance without falling over. You won't get your black belt if you can't do a low knife hand block, or a knife hand guarding block, or an L stance, or whatever other stance, fixed stance, low stance, parallel stance. For goodness sake, if you can't do a parallel stance, you shouldn't be with a belt. But there are people in the world that can. Anyway, side kick. Side kick from an L stance. 2 big. So this one here, focus on something on the wall. Don't hit the wall. Don't hit that thing on the wall, but aim for something so that when you kick, you're aiming at it. Like I'm aiming for me on the screen. You can aim for me on the screen as well if you want, if it's high enough. If it's lower than your chin, I don't want you kicking it. I want you to find something higher than your chin. I want you to find something in the room that's as high as your eyes. So that when you kick it, that's where you're kicking. You're kicking your eyes. Right? You're aiming to kick higher now because everybody's kicking far too low. Side kicks are far too low. If you can kick high in class, then your kicks are going to be fantastically powerful at middle and low. Class, eye level. Outside, middle and low. Okay, so start getting the side kicks up now. Bending, forearm guarding block, chumbi. And you're just going to go one leg and then the other. But here's the habit. You've got to keep the habit. When you kick, down and guard every single time. No dropping the hands, no putting the hands there, no putting the hands there. It's guard every single time. Get kicking, go. One leg and then the other. That's not a psychic, Jay. Use your leg at the back. I showed you as well. You're not paying attention. I said, step your right foot back and guard. And I showed you kicking with the back leg. Kick with the back leg. Right? And you don't kick with your toes. You kick with the side of the foot. For anyone here who can't kick with the side of the foot, I'm going to take your belts off you and put it in the bin. You should all be kicking with the side of the foot. There. Yeah? Not the toes up in the air. Every green belt should be able to do a proper side kick. Adam, aim higher. It's far too low. That's a bit better. Now, one thing that will happen until you train yourself, the toes will start to go up. That's where you've got to realize and change it. So to start with, you might go like this and get your toes higher than your heel. You've got to realize what you're doing and fix it. You've got to have your toes lower than your heel. You're hitting with the side of the foot, the sword edge. The toes should be lower than the heel. Toes were up there, Adam, and you didn't land in a forearm guarding lock. You're not even doing the forearm guarding lock before you go. Listen. 1. Back. This. Not this. Put your hands up, ready to go. Me. Is that what an army person does? Is that what a soldier does when they go into battle? Yeah? They put on their little apron and go running in the field. I don't think so. I think they've got their gun up. I think they've got their hat on the right way round. And they're trying very hard not to get hurt. So get the same idea with your taekwondo. You're supposed to be training not to get hurt. You're not guarding when you land. You just put your foot down. Oh, that's finished. That's it. Hard work over. How fast should you guard? Has anybody got an answer? Has anybody got an answer on how fast you should guard? Jay's got an answer. Go on in, Jay. You're going to have to hit the microphone.
Very fast.
Very fast. That's a decent answer, but here's a better one. Faster than you can possibly do. Yeah? Because at the moment, you're going as slow as you possibly can. No, you're faster than the other guy, Jay. You're absolutely right. You are right. It's faster than the other guy. Yeah? Faster than the other person. Let's hope that you're faster than them. Right? It's like if you're playing tennis and someone goes crack, you hope to get to the ball so you can hit it back. So you've got to move fast. You've got something to aim for. Well, if someone's going to punch you in the head, they've got something to aim for, and you've got to hit it back before it hits you. In tennis, they don't try and hit you with the ball, right? But they're hitting really fast, because the faster they hit it, the less chance the other person has of hitting it back. Okay, there are some nice shots, but the same in taekwondo. There's some nice shots done as well, right? They're still done quite fast. Sweeps, they're not done particularly fast. Kind of done balance and poise and being a bit tricky. The same as some tennis and badminton shots. But if someone hits a ball at you, you don't want to go Do you? Even in badminton, I wouldn't even do that slow. If in badminton, I'm usually darting about the place like an idiot, trying to get this. I'm rubbish at badminton, but I love it. I haven't played it for a long time. Right? I'm always hitting the shuttlecock back to the person, which is a bad idea. So in this game, Taekwondo game, like Jay says, very fast. So you've got to show me that, Jay. You've got to show me very fast. Come on. I'm talking, but only because you should be kicking. Now, hopefully, Lucas and Gabrielle, you're moving fast as well. Faster than Adam and Jay. Because there's two teams there, right? If that's one side and we're doing tennis doubles, that was a decent kick, Jay. I like that one. Yeah, that was all right, Adam. Decent kick from Adam. So he started to kick a bit faster now. So if he just hit the ball across to your screen, Lucas and Gabrielle, you should be blocking and you should be kicking back fast. He's kicked the ball over to you, now you kick the ball back. Side kick, Jay. Side kick. So that means you got to pivot, isn't it? Oh, Zoom has done the frozen job. Oh, we're back again. Zoom has been an idiot there. This one's all right. Maybe you just broke their screen there, Lucas and Gabrielle. Maybe you kicked it back so fast, it just broke their screen and you won that round. Okay, 1-0 to Gabrielle and Lucas. Adam, your toes were up there. Lucas and Gabrielle are winning 1-0. They're doing it faster. They're kicking faster and they're blocking as well. So when they kick, they're stepping down and guard. Fast guard. That wasn't a fast guard, Adam. No, it's too slow, Adam. What happens if your kick missed? If your kick missed or I block it, what's going to happen? Go and kick again. Missed. Boom. Because you stepped down after the kick and didn't guard. You did this. One and casually stepped down. That's when you get a sore face. That's when Mr. Fisty meets Mr. Nosy in the sore nose department. Right? Jay's doing really well, but not doing a sidekick now. He's moving fast, but he's not doing a sidekick. Lucas, are you doing a sidekick? Please tell me you're doing a Lucas and Gabrielle, you're doing sidekicks. Yeah? Being put in there. Yes, sidekicks, perfect sidekicks. It's going to be 2-0 in a minute. Right, stop in there. So, Jay. First, Jay. Let's see. Can I do this? No, I have no control over your microphone, which is worrying. Jay, can you unmute, please? Right, Jay. So if you were to do a test, right? If you got ready for a test, how would you perform on the day? What things would you try and remember on the day to do?
My theory stuff.
Your theory. Okay. What else?
My arm stumps and my bending ready stuff.
Mm-hmm. So Gabrielle and Lucas, if you're near the keyboard, you answer the questions for yourself in the comments. What would you make sure you would do on the day? Yeah? Any other answers? Jay, I'm going to ask Adam. Anything else?
My one is powerful.
Ah, okay. Right. I'm going to put Adam on now. Adam, you need to unmute yourself. Right, Adam.
I did.
So what do you need to do, Adam?
I need to remember just about everything that I need for my test. So things like patterns, things like my stances, and most definitely my theory. So
You have to remember everything, not just about everything, because that's half an effort. Yeah, that's half an effort. That's not full effort. That's not maximum effort. Maximum effort is when you absolutely hammer it and you do it. You revise and you practice and you come in and you try everything with maximum effort. Just about isn't good enough. We're not on the test, so now you know. Yeah, so you have a clue now. I've given you a clue that just about is not acceptable for anybody to come in and give. You have to give maximum effort. It's going to be a lot harder now for green belt. You're a green belt now, you're going to try and get your blue stripe. You have to try harder, right? You're not training enough at home, I don't think. Jay is, but he's got to learn to practice correctly as well, not just stick your leg out. Oh, I did 25 side kicks with that leg. Yeah? Well, you might have done 25 kicks with that leg, but did you actually do side kicks? Or did you do an impression of a side kick? So that was decent, Jay, but you didn't hit it with the side of your foot there. It was the toes. But good try. You are getting better. Maybe, Adam, what you should do is take Jay's morning routine and do it yourself. Yeah? I think we're going to post it. We're going to post it for everyone to try. He's doing loads of stuff every day and his 25 press-ups. So everyone should be doing it. Right? So what have we got here? Theory, moves, patterns. Yeah? But that's the stuff you know you have to do. But how do you do it? That's the thing. You've got to concentrate more in the class, or you've got to listen more. It's not concentrate just, it's listen. Because sometimes when I'm talking, I have to say things multiple times, which is what every teacher does and parents. they say it many, many times. And not just to children, and adults are the same as well. Adults will only hear a certain amount, and children will only hear a certain amount. So in a sentence, the brain is making the sentence up even before you finish the sentence. But I'm saying the sentence now, but your brain is already trying to finish the sentence before I finish it. So I could say the rain in Spain stays mainly on the turkey. What did your brain say? Your brain, if you knew the sentence, might have said the rain in Spain stays mainly on the plane. Or something else that rhymes with rain. But I said turkey at the end. But you'd already finished the sentence. And the turkey, you went, huh? Turkey? That's silly. Right? So your brain, you need to control it and say, hold on a minute, what was that? Turkey? I like turkey. You've got to listen. You've got to pay attention. Because your brain is finishing the sentence before I do. You've got to make sure that what you're hearing is what I'm saying. Okay? And this is the reason we've got the videos in replay as well. I put them on replay. I don't delete them. They stay there. You go back so that you hear them once. You hear them twice. You hear them 3 times. You hear them 4 times. Hopefully we'll get to 7. Because 7 is a magic number. Right? Okay. So I can't see Lucas and Gabrielle, unfortunately, so I can't really interact with them. But I'm going to get you to do your 1 yo now. Gabrielle, you're going to do yogok. Lucas, obviously 1 yo. But everyone here, 1 yo. Go back and make sure you got room. Jumbe. If you measure where your phone is or the device that you're using, Adam, if you can maybe put a little tape down or something, you need to have it tilted further forward, down towards your feet, because I can just see you at the back of the room from there. I can't see anything else. Yeah, it's just the dark room around you. So make sure you tilt the camera down a little bit. Go back. 1 yo. Ready? In your own time. 시작. Now, bend and ready stance and side kick, Jake. No, don't like it. You're not in a full facing position there. You're not getting to L stance, Adam. You're not getting into the stance. Right, stop in there. If you've done it, you've done it. If you haven't, too bad. Barrow. That's time up. I'm not giving you more time because you're not putting in the effort to the pattern. I'll go back to making a model airplane. You're just grabbing the stuff out of the box and sticking them together. Yeah, or you're getting the Lego and making up some sort of weird character instead of following the diagram. It's good sometimes, you're using your own imagination, but this, we don't need your imagination. We need to have it set. It is set, and you've got to follow the diagram. You've got to follow the pattern. That's why it's called a pattern. It's set, it doesn't change. And you're changing it by doing things wrong. It's not this, one and kick. It's one. Then kick. Right? Not falling down, not hands down here, not hands on your legs. It's very precise, and you're not being precise. Even for your ages, you're not being precise enough. There's an allowance, but I can't give you that much of an allowance. It's not a free rein. You've got to control your techniques and your balance. All right? Try it. Till now, I will see you next class. Practice, keep it going, keep the practice going, but make sure you do the techniques properly and not wishy-washy, Mickey Mousey. Good evening. Same with you guys. Hopefully you're putting in the effort there. Precision over speed. Right? See you next class.